Hi, Aquarius. Welcome into your video. I think we're on the first week of December, yeah? I just did your monthly, so your monthly is good to go for December if you want. That's there. So let's get into your monthly. Your weekly. All right, Universe, Angel, Spirit Guides for Aquarius, please. The first onward. What is the situation for Aquarius, please? The World. You're starting a new chapter. That's it. You're done. You're absolutely done. And I think you're done in the sense that you don't even know it yet. Like you know it, but you don't know it. It's like, how can I explain it? You're entering your new life. Okay. We'll obviously see more. If this card is literal, it means you could be traveling. And I don't mean across the street, and I don't mean a road trip. I mean like across the pond or around the world. Big travels. Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck is telling me you're still torn over what choice to make. I don't even know what you're thinking. It's done. The world is here. The universe is telling you. You may not even realize there's nothing to debate. You're starting a new life. Yep, Page of Pentacles. What is this? Justice. Justice is court, or it's karma correction. So that's coming in. So if you did good, you got some rewards coming in. If this is in regards to court, it could be anything that you do in court. We get married, we get divorced, we sue people, we litigate, we do a bunch of things there. But it's going to be fair and balanced for all parties involved. Why do I know that? Because it's in the upright position. Now, let me see what's happening here. This is crazy. What's coming in towards Aquarius, please? Yeah. Oh my God, I don't even know how to even preface this like title here. It's like it's over and you just, it's like your mind and your subconscious has to catch up to that concept that something is done. And, you know, in all due time and of course your all due process. But look at this, Seven of Swords and Death. This is what's in the cross, the Seven of Swords. So whatever you're doing on the down low, low key, depending on the audience I'm talking to or generation, you've death in reverse. This is something that's hanging on by a thread. And the only reason it's hanging on by a thread is because you're the one that's hanging on. It's dead. It's done. You just haven't let it go. And when you don't let it go, you're not letting it transition. It's like you're holding like a caterpillar in your hand and it's like you're afraid to let it open. It wants to be a butterfly. So you have to open your hand. All right, because you're still holding on to something that died. Now, I don't know, again, if this is subconscious or this is just you processing, because the Two of Swords in reverse is still here. Like you really are confused. You really are torn. What's the confusion? Somebody here is learning a life lesson. The Page of Pentacles. There was an ending in betrayal. It's clear. Clear as day to me. It's crystal clear. Whether this is at your job, your career, your relationship, your marriage, a friendship. This ship is filled with friggin' daggers. All right. So I don't know what you're thinking of like is the right choice. I don't feel like you have one. I don't really do. Seven of Swords. You could have been strategizing something, ghosting, having an affair, doing something in the shadows. This is what's challenging you. Whatever this is. That's the thing that's holding you back. Because maybe possibly you don't even need to have this in the shadows. At this point, this could come out in the day of light. Because you're holding on to something that has, and I get it, because it's the timing for me on a horoscope, tarot, Chinese zodiac level makes sense because the year of the snake, which is 2025, shedding its skin, knowing who it is, converting itself into its new life is done. It's December. Come January, the year of the horse comes in with that Chinese New Year. And when that horse comes in, it's not just any horse. It is the fire horse. Those hooves catch fire. It moves with purpose. It moves with courage. It moves knowing what it wants and who it is. This is you. Whether you know it, realize it, or can accept it. But I think that's what you're trying to do. You're processing this. I really can't wait to clarify. Right now, if I sound like an asshole, I don't mean to be. I don't even know if this is even tough love. I'm letting you know how to be prepared, Aquarius. Moreover, I want you to be, because when I see justice in the back of the deck, that means you get some serious fucking rewards are coming into you. And you're not going to be open to receiving if you're not letting go of something that's just like already dead. You get me? You feel me? All right, what is it that Aquarius doesn't see coming their way? By the way, I think I might change the subscriptions. The memberships are the memberships. It's part of YouTube. It's all access. It's all my videos. There's one-offs that you could buy a single purchase, but the subscribers, those are your sign only. I think I'm going to change that, and I think I'm going to do all the air signs under one group. So it's still cost effective, and if you're only interested in only the air signs, that's the way to go. Anyway, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, especially those of you who look at your moon sign and your rising. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse, this is a failure to launch something. This is you getting a new job offer and you're not accepting it, or you're rejecting it, or you're saying goodbye. This is a brand new solid relationship, but you're denying it. All right? Now, if this isn't you, this could be them. Here's the thing. It's only a matter of time before you let go of the whatever is from the past. See, the Five of Cups in reverse. Let's put it upright so you understand. This little angel, by the way, love this deck. This person gifted it to me. I think it's incredible. It's in the description box for those of you who collect tarot cards. It's also gold foiled, so it's also kind of cool. Anyway, this angel here that's staring at these like empty cups right there, that is the thing that you're pining, the loss. You keep staring into that and you're saying, spilled milk, coulda, shoulda, woulda. I should have said this, I should have said that, I could have said this, I could have said that. But in the reverse, you start looking at the abundance behind your back. You have two other cups to work with, thus this. But it's like you're somewhere in flux. You're somewhere in the middle. You're not pining over the spilled milk, but at the same time, you're also ignoring the abundance that you have to work with. Hopefully that's going to change. Again, timeline-wise, it makes sense, especially when I remember what I did for your monthly. But to me, this looks like it's aligning the way it should, because I think you're getting adjusted. I think you're getting used to this. Let's see what your advice is, Aquarius, for the week. The Empress. Knowing your worth and your value. If this is literal, some of you are birthing something into your world. But let's talk about it from the perspective in where it fell in the spread, which is your advice. You need to fucking look at yourself and know your worth and your value. You also need to look at yourself and see the things that you want to bring into this life. You want a child, you want a family, you want a car, you want a business, you want your own company, you want to be this particularly powerful person. You have that energy now to go and do that. Bring forward the things that you want in your life because you are of this value. You are of this caliber, the Empress. Nine of Pentacles. You might have to do this from a place of independence. And this is no place like for you that's like not uncomfortable. Like you could do anything independently. So some of you, this talks about financial independence. Others of you, this talks about being single in a relationship. So you might need a minute. You might need a break. Not that that's a bad thing because you do your best work there. Funny, but not funny. So some of you, if it requires you to be alone because you're an Empress and you need to be single, you do you. But we'll see. I could be wrong. When we clarify it, we'll get more details. What is the outcome of the week? See, there's a lot of pentacles in your reading. You have the Eight of Pentacles. Shit. And there's the Nine of Pentacles. And then the King of Cups. Okay. Makes sense. A lot. Okay. You're working really hard on yourself, on your craft, on your career, on your job, on your hobby, on a relationship perhaps. Even yourself, your human construct, your shadow side. You're working on that shit. And you're doing it from a single place. Either you are single or you're doing it on an independent level. Financial independence. There's a lot of coin here. So we're talking about money, job, career. Others of you, this is a solid foundation in regards to yourself or a relationship. But we're talking about from a grounded place. So if I'm to look at grounded, I'm talking about your own personal stability within a relationship. And what kind of relationship is that? It's the one that you have with yourself, because it's a 9. You're working on you, your hashtag goals, right? There is, however, a King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They don't have to be a water sign. They are perhaps, though, somebody who's emotionally mature and available. But underneath it is the 9 of Rods or 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands is you're guarded because you're protecting yourself now because you went through some shit. You went through a lot of shit and you're processing a lot of shit. And because you are in that state of affairs, you're guarding yourself. You're not allowing yourself to be open or vulnerable. But you are dealing with a King of Cups who is the master of handling those kind of situations. So you could say anything to this person. All right, let's start clarifying. Let's use this deck. Aquarius, please. What is the World card? First week. The World. Clarify the World for Aquarius. The Knight of Wands. And the 7 of Wands. Oh. Guys, I don't know what you're doing. There is some kind of vice that you are carrying on with. When I say vice, I mean like bad habit. Maybe you're repeating a pattern. Maybe you're repeating a cycle. It could be insecurities that you're fighting or dealing with, or it can actually just be a toxic individual. The Knight of Pentacles is telling me that you're carrying on non-committal in a casual kind of way. So like an affair, like you don't give a shit. You're just kind of doing like this side thing. Maybe it's fun. Maybe it's distracting. I don't know what you're doing, but guess what? All roads lead to an end. Here, 7 of Wands, you could be resisting that affair. You could be also defending it for all I know, but behind it is the devil. That's the toxic thing. That is the vice. That is the situation. And this is you remaining single. And this is where I got the biggest ass chills. And this is why I use 2 different decks. As you end, we also begin with your clarifiers. The 8 and 9 of Pentacles. Different deck. 8 and 9 of Pentacles. Different deck. The cards don't lie, guys. It's telling me that you're carrying on with something that's aloof, casual. And you're like, fuck it, I don't care, I'm going to do me. But not to this expense. All right? Some of you, it is talking about getting rid of something toxic. But there's your lever. Poof. It goes down with the tower. You will leave because something is no longer emotionally serving. Oh, God. And then when I pick up this deck, the one that's left is the Queen of Wands, which is the mistress, the mister, the third-party person. Death in reverse, 7 of Swords. And there's Empress. Okay. We are up. Some of you quite literally are upgrading your house. Quite literally. Maybe you're moving into nicer digs or you're buying another house. I don't know what you're doing. You're upgrading it though. Fixing it. Others of you, this is upgrading into marriage. Death in reverse. So you're not letting go of something. Meanwhile, you're carrying on in an affair or you're doing something shady. However, the shady person wants this, to upgrade into a commitment, something solid, a solid foundation, or it can be you, Aquarius. Well, I'll tell you what, that you knowing your worth and your value and the thing you want to bring into your life leads to that. 10 of Cups. You bet your bottom dollar. Man, you guys got some serious ass luck coming your way. What is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, please? Page of Swords. You are looking for, some of you, better opportunities, better beginnings because of this. Some of you are working really hard towards something. Maybe some of you are working on something that you're selling, or like some invention or some product for some of you. And you're not liking sort of the investments that are coming your way. Perhaps others of you, it's talking about you rejecting this new job or this new thing, and you're still looking for more opportunities or different roads and paths. Others of you, failure to launch a solid new start in a relationship. You're still working on you and your shit. You have your head down. You've got enough, though, Aquarius, to work with. Let me put this in the deck. All right, what is Empress? Please clarify Empress for Aquarius. Queen of Swords, this is you. You have to come back home into your own element. You are an air sign. You do best. Your best work comes when you are home in this element. Now, when you're a fire sign, frisky misky, not when you're a water sign, because I don't know how you function with all that emotion. And you are not a pentacle. You're not earthy, grounded, and that's just, I mean, we're all those elements, don't get me wrong. All of us, the whole collective, we have parts of those elements within us. But we carry our best traits when we're back in our own. And you are a sword. Sword signs think, they rationalize, they are fair, they balance, they make things clear. So with that said, it's saying come back home, use your thought, use your rationality, go here versus here, and stop looking at the chaos. Make that wise choice and use your sword to slice and dice that does no longer serve you, because you're more than just a Queen of Swords. You, male, female, that's you. Or whatever your pronoun is. You are an Empress. There's a King of Wands back here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. This is the other person. Fire. Some of you are mentally disengaging. I think that solid new start, you might either find another new solid new start, whether it's a new job or a relationship. The one you rejected, some of you will go back and take it. Others of you, you will find another new one. No matter what, a new thing is coming in. And it's solid. Some of you, it's marriage. And you're thinking about it. Should I not? I just got out of the frying pan. Do I want to go back in the fire? I don't know. Maybe this fire suits you. I'm just saying. 9 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles. What is that for Aquarius? Well, ain't that some crazy ass shit? Nine of Pentacles. Clarifying 9 of Pentacles. What are the chances that card will come out again in the same position? You are going to be single no matter what. You're going to do something from an independent level, whether that's work or a relationship. You guys are, and you're financially well off. That's a pretty decent card. But Ace of Wands, it's because you're rejecting a passionate new beginning or some passion project. You're like, no, I need a minute. This might be a good thing. It's like you're leaning into the changes, but you're going through the process. It's like you're playing it smart, as you should, because I see it in your advice position. And you do need to, you will be defending yourself or resisting some crap because you know it's toxic and you know it's not right or healthy for you. What's going on here for Aquarius, please? What are we reading in the extended for Aquarius, please? Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. There's a huge fundamental difference between you and someone else, and this could be the reasons why you're not getting together, or despite your odds, those are the odds of you getting together and choosing one another. But we'll see more when we clarify in the extended. It doesn't have to be religious or spiritual. It could just... It's a huge fundamental difference between the two of you. It can be cultural. It can be ethnic. You know what I mean. The Wisdom House of Night. Yes. Let's do the Wisdom House of Night, please. Aquarius, please. Invisible. No, do you feel this way? Do you feel invisible? That might be a good thing. I'll tell you why. Sometimes you might feel like you don't fit in, as if you're invisible to others as your goddess. I see you, I know you, I believe in you. Know that not everyone has the ability to recognize you fully. And that perhaps they're so caught up in their own shit, they don't see you. It's okay, because those who can see you are the important companions on your path to finding your magic. Another meaning for this symbol is that you've chosen the circumstance that might require you to step back and remain in the shadows. Nine of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. Stealth mode. All right, now is not the time for you to tell and show everyone your truth. Being invisible protects you from harm right now, so that you can observe your surroundings without being vulnerable. Stay hidden and watch what others do before you act. I love this. That's like perfect advice. Basically for anyone, but particularly for your situation, I suppose. All right, guys, I'll see you over at Extended.